Permission to rant. Hello everyone and welcome back to a week in my life vlog. Happy Monday. And I have to be honest with you guys, we have a menace that lives among us. Ladies and gentlemen and friends, I would like to introduce you to the menace. You may have thought, oh, I know this man. This man right here, I know him. Keegan, you've been fostering him for a few weeks now. I know him. No, you don't. Because something about him today, just a switch clicked in his head and all of a sudden, a terror to society. He is terrifying, but the cutest little guy I've ever seen. Cutest little. He is so cute. Today I was working from home and he learned how to jump on things today. And he has been so incredibly playful. He's been jumping on things. He will walk over to me. He'll play with things. He just all of a sudden has all of this life and energy to him. Because before he was just a really chill cat. All he wanted to do was just lay down all day. All he wanted to do was sleep. And as of today, literally yesterday, Sunday, all he wanted to do was sleep. And I almost felt does he want to play when I'm not home? No. This was literally the first time he's ever learned how to do anything. He is so playful. He loves the laser pointer. He learned how to jump on things today. He saw his reflection in the mirror and tried to attack it. I'll let you go. I know you don't want to be up here. But he is so playful and so stinking cute. And this man is now, he's basically a full-grown adult. He's so big now. No, I know he's still a kitten, but he's getting the energy and the playfulness of a kitten, and it makes me so happy that he is starting to feel at home. If you guys don't know, I'm fostering him. I was supposed to foster him for 10 days. It's been, it's been close to a month now. I'll be honest, it's been close to a month. And I'm fine with it because I love this cat so much. I'm trying to get my mom to adopt him. Everybody, harass my mom in the comments, please. Please harass my mom in the comments to adopt him. We need to keep him in the family. I don't know if I can keep him because I might be moving, but my mom, everyone, please do me a favor and harass my mom in the comments. Mom, read the comments. Thank you. Thank you. I am joking, but joking in a way that I am entirely serious. I will be honest in saying, I think the thing that moved the needle the most for him was I moved his food, his water, and his litter box into my hallway rather than my bathroom, because I felt he kind of just isolated himself to the bathroom all the time. That was his place, and it still is his place. He loves behind the toilet. I wanted to just make him feel more comfortable with my house as a whole and not just feel he could only be in the bathroom. So I moved those three things into my hallway near the bathroom, literally outside the bathroom door. So they were so close and he felt comfortable with it, but I wanted him to feel more open and comfortable with the space as a whole, and it has shown. It has made a huge difference. He is playing. He wants to be around me. I don't know what happened, and maybe it's just because he's not feeling as sick anymore. Because think about this, guys. He has been sick his entire life. Does that not make you want to die on the inside? This little kitten, his entire life he's been sick. Also, I am turning into a crazy cat lady because I updated my screensaver to him and I want to update it again because every time I take a photo of him, I'm this is the best photo I've ever taken. Look at him sleeping. Sorry, I am turning into one more and then I'll be done. But just expect some montages of him playing with the laser pointer in this video. That's all I'm gonna say. Is he not the cutest thing ever? He keeps jumping on his little crate. Okay, I'll stop being a crazy cat lady. Everyone, no longer be a crazy cat lady. He can no longer be a crazy. I'm turning into a crazy cat lady, and that's okay. That's okay. We're all allowed to have our things. Mine are Taylor Swift and this cat. I have two. I probably have more than two. But anyways, I have not taken my supplements in so long. I've been going into the office for my work from home, return to office policy, and I have this amazing little cutie thing. I got it for Christmas. It's from Amazon. I think it was $5. I put it on my Christmas wish list, and it's just a Monday through Sunday pill organizer. I love this thing. And if I don't fill this up, I will literally forget to take my supplements, or I'll take them and then I'll be did I just take them? Should I take it again? Because did I not take it? I don't remember if I did. So either I'm doubling up on my dosage or I'm not taking it at all. I would assume that doubling up on my dosage is worse than not taking it at all, but I don't know. So I actually filled it up this weekend and I'm proud of myself. Taking my joint medicine supplements. Oh, I just spilled water. Okay. I actually had a super fun weekend and I'm pretty much going to have a pretty social week this week. We'll see how that goes. Let me do a little weekend recap. I love to do weekend recaps, especially when I have stuff going on. Usually whenever I do a weekend recap, what I do is I will look through my camera roll and be oh, what did I do? But my entire camera roll is this cat. I can't help it. Thursday, I went to a Lainey Wilson concert. She was so incredible. I kind of showed it a little bit in my weekly vlog last week, but she was so good. I didn't realize it was the opening night of her tour. I love it. And I don't know about you guys, but whenever I go to like a tour or anything like that, I'm like, what would I do if I was Taylor Swift? What would my set list be? What would my stage look like? Yeah, that's my dreamland in my head. Let's do a weekend recap. On Friday, I went to this new restaurant called Kitten. It's in North Scottsdale. I live in like Old Town, kind of South Scottsdale area, so it's not very close to where I live. I would say it's like 30 minutes away. And in where I live, 30 minutes away is a long drive because there's so many things so close. I know that I'll say 30 minutes away and people are like, that's close. What are you talking about? Where I live, 30 minutes away is like significantly pretty far, but it's in North Scottsdale. It's a restaurant that, from my understanding, was open and then they remodeled it and revamped the menu and it was so freaking good. Actually, fun fact about this, if you guys have been watching my videos for long enough and you guys know the story of when I ran away from my date because he was so horrible, I ran away and I was seeking asylum in the construction while they were remodeling it. I was hiding from him at Etta. So whenever I go there, I'm like, oh my God, this is where I was hiding from the man that was absolutely trash. I had to run away from him, but it was so good. So I went with 3 of my friends. My best friend Kayla recently met a new friend and then I met her and then she introduced us to her roommate. So like it was the 4 of us, like kind of a newer friend group. Really fun. It's nice getting to know new people and all that, and I had a great time. We got truffle fries as an appetizer. We got a bolognese, is that how you pronounce it? And I'll be honest, I don't really like bolognese, but this shit was amazing. The pasta, it was like, I don't even know what type of pasta this was, but it kind of felt like a little mini lasagna. It was that good. Like that's the kind of shape of pasta it was, and I was like, I don't know what kind of pasta this is, but I need to make this myself. We also have this thing called ricotta pillow, so good. They like melt it in your mouth. And then, in my opinion, the best chicken parm I've ever had. I was blown away by this food, and I don't know if it's because I've been just trying to eat at home more often. I really haven't been eating out, but I was like, I have not eaten something this good in a really long time. Like a really long time. Other people probably would think this is good food. In my mind, I was like, this is the most amazing thing. This is gonna be my death row meal. I need to go back there. I loved it. It was amazing. We took really cute photos outside. This is what I wore. Very cute on this one, the pale one. Am I pale or is my friend just tan? 2 things can be true at once. And then we went out to bars. And if you guys have been watching my videos for like the past, since January, honestly, I really have not been drinking. I haven't been going out to bars. I definitely had my like stint going out to the bars, and like clubbing is not the right word because I don't club. Just like going out to bars, drinking. I definitely had my stint. Oh my God, I'm in my mid-20s. In my earlier 20s. Oh my God, that's weird to think. In my mind, I'm still 17. I haven't really been to like bars in a really long time. I was almost like, I forgot the etiquette of like what to do here. And it was actually really fun. I enjoyed it. I am definitely someone who just like likes to talk to people and likes to dance and like be silly. Like I don't need to be like drunk by any means. I definitely had a few drinks, but I was by no means. I don't even consider myself like tipsy at that point. But we went to some bars, and then on Saturday, we went to a really cute coffee shop. You know when like you meet new friends and you just like start doing things together, like you're exploring new things and it's like all the time you're together. I feel like this was kind of one of those things, and it was really fun. We went to this really cute coffee shop. I absolutely fell in love with the tile right here, this like striped tile. If I ever build a house, I would love to do a type of tile like that. My friends and I, we were talking about like, we all have like something that like always gets our attention when it comes to like home decor or like anything like that. And my friend was saying that she always loves to look for yellow umbrellas. Like if there's like a little table outside and there's yellow umbrellas, she always loves that. I am someone who loves stripes. I love a striped awning. I love a striped tile. I love a stripe. But we got some coffees and some matcha. I got a blueberry, like berry-ish matcha. Really good. And then we went to the pool. We laid by the pool for a little bit, and then we went out again. And see, I don't usually go to the bar. Me going to the bars 2 nights in a row, I was like, oh my God, like, I'm so cool. So we went out to dinner, and then we went out to bars again. One of my friends from like high school is actually a bouncer at a bar, and he was like, oh, it's my birthday, like you should come to my birthday celebration at the bar. And I was like, okay. And that's what ended up making us go a second time. So I was like, well, I want to like be a happy birthday type of thing. And then that was really fun. Sunday I went to Solid Core, played with Mr. Bat, who is so stinking cute. Could you not just like cuteness aggression? I always say I have cuteness aggression, but I love this cat so much I could just like squeeze him until he explodes. I did my Sunday reset, and then I was up editing my YouTube video until midnight because I just love to procrastinate.
First line of event. More important to move. And by now an inch, slowly down.
Just got out of the shower, obviously. My skin is breaking out just a teeny tiny bit. I would have paid good money for just a few breakouts when I was in the thick of it with my acne, so it's not something that I'm going to complain about, but it is a note to me that I'm like, I'm very aware that I'm not taking care of my skin in the right way right now, and I need to be better. Lock in, Keegan, lock in. So while I was showering, I was having shower thoughts, as one does, and I was thinking about myself now versus myself right after I graduated college. It's been 3 years. I was saying that people are moving into college today on my Instagram stories, and I was like, oh my gosh, I feel so, like, I don't even think I feel nostalgic about that time. I think I'm so excited for people moving into college. It's like, it's such a big life milestone, and I was showering, shampooing, whatever, thinking about different life milestones, and I was really thinking about my life after I graduated college to today. I think the biggest thing that has changed in my life is my anxiety. When I graduated college, that time in my life, I was in a constant state of anxiety. Like, anxiety was my baseline. What somebody would consider their most anxious moments was just an everyday thing for me, and I didn't realize that that wasn't normal. I probably realized that that wasn't normal, but I don't think I knew what I could do about it. I started going to therapy. I'm still in therapy. I'm still with the same therapist. I started going on antidepressant medication, Prozac, almost a year ago at this time, honestly. And the reason I went on it was for an antidepressant because I was having depression symptoms, and I was diagnosed with depression back then. Now I no longer have depression symptoms, and I feel like the real thing that Prozac is now treating for me is my anxiety, because Prozac and SSRI, I don't know about all SSRIs, but Prozac specifically is what I know the most about, can treat multiple different things: anxiety, depression, many different things. And I truly feel like my life has improved so much since going on Prozac. My biggest regret is just not going on it sooner. Like, looking back on my life and seeing how much anxiety I had and just like what every day was like, and knowing now that my life is just so much easier. It's so much more manageable. I don't feel anxious about the smallest things in life, and I wish that I would have just been able to make this change earlier, because I think it would have significantly improved my life. All that to say, I'm so happy that I'm on it now. And I was thinking, like, I would get so anxious to call customer service. Like, I would dread calling customer service. Now I don't really think anything of it. Like, my air conditioning broke a few weeks ago, and I called customer service, by like air people, electricity people, whatever they're called. I thought, like, oh, I need to do this, and I just did it. Like, that would be something that I would put off for a month, because I was so anxious to just call people on the phone. And don't get me wrong, I still hate talking on the phone. Like, it's not something I enjoy doing, but it's not something that like causes me to anxiously panic. Other things too that I think have especially made a huge difference in my life is I now feel like I can finally communicate with people. And I think as people, we're constantly learning our communication skills. It's like an ever-growing, lifelong thing of learning how to communicate. But I used to be somebody who I would be so anxious to confront someone. Like, if someone did me wrong, I would never say anything about it, because I would be so anxious to bring it up. And now it's still not easy to like confront people or to be like, hey, like, this thing that you did really upset me, or it really hurt me. So much easier now that I don't have so much baseline anxiety. Like, it's made me be able, I always make this comparison, but it's made me be able to like unlock a new level of challenges in my life, because I now don't have these baseline challenges. Like, if we're talking about like Pavlov's, that's not Pavlov. What is the guy? Maslow? It's been a while since I've taken psychology. I haven't been in school in a while. But Maslow's hierarchy, like, I was down here. I was still struggling here. I couldn't move up. I couldn't move up. And so now I feel like I'm really starting to work on other areas of my life. Like, I'm starting to work on just like more direct and assertive communication with people. And, you know, I keep bringing this up because it's like the number one thing in my mind, but I want to move. Like, I don't think I would have ever been able to do that previously with the level of anxiety that I had. Things that I'm working through that I don't think I would have had the strength to do it if I wasn't at a place now where I feel like I can manage my anxiety, because my anxiety was always just the thing that I had to work on. Like, you know, there's always like one thing that it's like, I have to just figure this out. I have to put all my energy towards this one thing because I can't do anything else. Like, having that much anxiety was like almost debilitating, and it was all I could manage. It was all I could do. And now, don't get me wrong, I still have anxiety. I'm still a human being. I'm still a girl. The fact that normal things don't give me anxiety is the most amazing freeing feeling in the entire world, and it has truly been the most life-changing thing. And I initially went on Prozac being like, I don't want to be on this for a long time. Like, I want to just be on it so I can like solve my current depression symptoms, and then I want to be off of it. But now seeing how it's truly affected me, I'm like, if I had to be on this for the rest of my life, I'd be fine with it. Like, do I think I will be on it for the rest of my life? I have no idea. But if I had to, if the rest of my life could go this way, I'd be so fine with it. So that's a little update for you guys. If you're wondering, my depression symptoms gone. I definitely did leave a situation, my last workplace, that, you know, caused me to have a lot of depression symptoms. I mean, I'm out of that situation, right? That helped, but also just the anxiety was like the really big thing that I feel like Prozac has changed my life with, and it is one of the best decisions I've ever made, and I'm so glad I did it. And sometimes I don't realize how much progress I've made until I'm like shampooing my hair and I'm like, wait a minute, I used to be anxious to call people, and now that does not cause me anxiety. I used to be anxious to like walk into a coffee shop. I'm not kidding. Like, walking into a coffee shop and sitting down and trying to work, that would cause me severe anxiety. Now I don't think twice of it. No second thoughts. Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. First of all, it's literally like Bat decided yesterday to wake up and decided, I'm going to have a personality and I'm going to terrorize this city. And by this city, I mean this household. The man, I don't know where the man is. He is making me lose my mind, and that's okay. I'm actually really glad that I was able to be with him longer, because I was literally going to write in his profile that he's a super low maintenance cat. He's not the type of cat to run around and play. Like, he's the type of cat to like lay around all day and sleep. No, he's in fact a kitten now. He has gained a personality last night. Okay, you know, sometimes like you make a decision and you're like, I know this is not like the right decision to make, but I still want to do it. I was like, I'm gonna let him sleep in my bed tonight for the very first time. Usually I don't let him. Well, actually, by usually I mean I've never let him. But I just love him, and I can't get enough of him. And I was like, imagine cuddling with him at night would be so cute. And you know, like in the middle of the night, you don't make the best decisions, right? So I was like, okay, I am going to let him lay in my bed. He was sleeping on his bed, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna bring him into my bed, see how it goes. The man did not want to sleep. He wanted to play. So for like 30 minutes, he was trying to attack me in like a playful, cute way. It was adorable. I was like, bro, we can't be doing this. We need to I kept being like, Bat, this is sleep time. In our bed, we sleep. I was explaining to him what a big girl bed is. Like, I've been explaining to him so much. I know he's literally a cat, but in my mind, I'm like, he needs to know who Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift are. He needs to understand like what an Excel file is and how to like copy a cell. Like, I'm teaching him valuable life lessons that he as a cat never will be able to apply in life, and that's okay. But you know, you can't say I didn't do my job as a mother. Anyways, I have no idea where he is right now. He is a menace to society, and he did not end up sleeping with me in my bed because he wanted to play. He wanted to play, and I was like, stop. In other news, you guys will be happy to hear my bagel era is back. If you've been watching my videos for a while, you know how strongly I feel about my bagels. I have been eating a lot of yogurt bowls. Those have been like my new recent like obsession. However, I love eating yogurt bowls with frozen mango, and every single store I went to was out of frozen mango. I'm not kidding. So I was like, you know what, this is the time then. Bring back the bagel era. I need to make lunch for work because I did not prep it last night. Oh god, I'm gonna be running out of time. I need to prep lunch because I didn't do it last night, because last night I decided I wanted to be lazy, which, you know, not always my best move, but sometimes, all the time, it happens. I've been making a lot of sandwiches for work recently. Tuesdays, I always have a super busy day. I go into the office and then I head home. Therapy, workout class, dinner, sleep. Like, that's literally all I can manage on a Tuesday. Booked and busy, bus club, nether club, am I right? Since Bat is so crazy, I am like scared to leave him today. He wasn't like this ever, and now that he is, I'm like, what is he gonna do to my house while I'm gone? The bagel era is back.
Why you have to keep me running around? Can you just call me? You know I will answer. Why you have to keep me dancing along? Can you just call me? You know I will answer. Why you have to keep me running around? Can you just call me? You know I will answer. Why you have to keep me running around? Can you just call me? You know I will answer. Why you have to keep me dancing around? Can you just call me? You know I will answer. Why you have to keep me running around? Can you just call me? You know I will answer. Why you have to keep me dancing around?
I spent my first 3/4 of the workday in office, and then I came home to finish out the last quarter. I've just been having like a really rough day. In all honesty, I don't know why. There's no reason in particular for me to be having a rough day, but I am. I'm like perpetually angry. I just feel like mad for no reason and no reason at all. My cat is making noises. Sorry, he's my entire personality. I'll move on eventually, but like right now I've just been feeling so frustrated, and I feel like I'm not doing a good job managing everything going on in my life. Whether it's like work, the cat, working out, being a good friend, being there for people, taking care of my own self. Like I just feel like sometimes it's a lot all at once to just be a person. And I think about this all the time. Like one day, if I decide to have children, like I'm gonna add children on top of all of that. Oh, I don't know how anyone does it. I say that all the time. Hey Bat, I'm trying to vlog. Do you mind like keeping it down? No, that's just not capable of it. Having a little sweet treat, not really sweet treat, but like a little fun drink after I got home. I'm gonna go back in my home office and finish up the stuff, but I've been pretty productive today. It's just been like, I don't know. I think I need to schedule an appointment for the chiropractor because my like upper mid back is really tight and tense, and it's been for a while, and I like can't pop it or like stretch it. Like it's just nothing's working on my own. So I think that I need to schedule an appointment because it's getting to the point where I feel like I can't even breathe, and I think that's also contributing why I'm in like a bad mood, because I feel like I can't fully breathe. I'm trying to pop it, but I'm like I don't want to force it, and I've been trying to stretch and do stuff. I used to have a lot of really bad back pains, and it's always like my like upper mid back. It's never my lower back for whatever reason. I know everybody has issues with their lower back. For me, never. Always the upper mid back ever since I was a kid.
Can you just call me? You know I will answer. Why you have to keep me running around? Can you just call me? You know I will answer. Why you have to keep me dancing around? Can you just call me? You know I will answer. Why you have to keep me running around? Can you just call me? You know I will answer. Why you have to keep me dancing around?
Good morning and happy Wednesday from me and the love of my life. I keep calling him the love of my life, and everyone's saying that they love this couple. This is not a couple. This is mother-son energy. Boy, mom. Mwah, 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 mwah. I love you. He's like, shut up, Keegan. I just put his little eye goo on. He has to have like little eye drops. He doesn't like it. That's okay. Every single time I give him his eye goo, I give him like a little pep talk, like a motivational speech about how in life we have to do hard things, but it's always worth it in the end. And every single time I give it to him. Also, I decided I don't think it's a good idea for my mom to adopt him, because from what I've seen from him, I don't think he is the type of cat that would do well with dogs, and my mom has 2 dogs, and I just don't think that he would thrive in that environment. Getting to know him more, I don't think he's a dog cat. I don't think he is. I am working from home today because I have a chiropractor appointment that I'm gonna leave for in like a little bit less than 10 minutes. I'm so excited for it. My back has been in so much pain recently, and I think that I realized a lot of it is probably from me like leaning over so much to play with him, because like I'll be sitting down and I'll like lean, you know, and I think that I need to start just like squatting and getting down to his level rather than trying to lean, because I think it's causing me a lot of back issues. So I'm very excited. I'm going to a new chiropractor that I've never been to, but it had really great reviews online. So a win is a win. I've been working a ton this morning, getting stuff done. I'm feeling very productive. We're gonna pause our little work day for like 30 minutes, chiropractor, in, out, and then get back to work. Woo, woo. I don't know what I'm saying here. Yeah. I've had a rough day like the past couple of days, in all honesty, and I'm just kind of hoping that I can get back into the swing of things. I feel like there's just stuff going on in my personal life that feels heavy, and it's not like stuff for the internet, you know? Unfortunately, like I always say this, but if I could just like talk on the internet and not have anyone that I know ever see it, and only talk about it to the people who are supportive and not like the annoying like trolls, like I would say everything. Like there is nothing that I would hold back, but unfortunately that's just not the way that life is, so I unfortunately do have to hold back. I was supposed to have dinner planned, someone just canceled, so I don't think it's gonna happen. Oh well, it is what it is. But I've just been going through a few things, but I've been doing a really good job, in my opinion, of like trying to separate it and manage it. Well, maybe not a really good job, but I haven't been letting it take over my whole life. I was in a bad mood yesterday, but that was for an entirely different reason. Okay, we're going back into our at-home office. This morning I woke up to bats staring at me, like just watching me sleep. The man can be creepy, what can I say? He was just waiting for me to wake up because he was like, come on, play with me. Ah, yay. I'm doing my job and I'm doing it well. Love that. Love, 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 love. Okay. Make you the villain. I have the Subway by Chapel Roan stuck in my head right now. Been blasting in my head. Did they respond to me? You know when you're waiting on a response from someone? Come on, respond in the least dramatic way possible. I really want to pop my back right now, but I'm just waiting to go to the chiropractor to do it. I feel like I've just been having so much tension in my upper back, and I keep trying to pop it, but I can never like stretch or pop it in the right spot. Like it's just in a very specific spot that is near impossible for me to relieve the pressure or whatever that's on my back. So I am so excited to go. I love the chiropractor. I know not everyone is a believer in the practice of chiropractic shit. I love it. It changes my life. Nothing compares. What you doing? Also, so since I moved Bat's litter box into my hallway, I unfortunately have made a lot of really awkward eye contact with him while he's going to the bathroom. But I made the comment last week about how he's like super messy when it comes to the litter box. Like he'll get his litter everywhere. And I looked at him the other day and he was like trying to clean it up. And he doesn't have hands. So obviously he's not doing a good job. But he was like taking his paw out of the litter box and trying to like scoop it all together. And I was like, oh, he's trying. He's not succeeding, but he's trying. It's not his fault he has little nub paws rather than fingers. He's doing it right now. He's trying to clean up. I feel like I should give him his privacy while he is in the litter box, though. I should not. Okay. I think I'm going to precautionary pee, and then we're gonna go to the chiropractor. Yay! I feel a little annoyed. They're making me come back. I don't want to come back. They like did x-rays and they're like, we need to review them, which I totally understand. But growing up, why did this person park that close to me? Growing up, I used to go to a chiropractor that you would just go in, they would adjust you and you'd be fine. They want to do like a whole care plan and I'm like, I don't want to do that. I don't need that. I just feel tightness in my back and I want like the pressure to be released. They did x-rays and now I have to come back and review them. And they were like trying to schedule time and I was like, I have like meetings, like I have a job too. I'm not available all day every day. So I have to go back later today. It is what it is, but I'm not gonna do a whole year-long care plan. I've already tried that with a chiropractor in the past and I don't have that like level of pain that it matters to me. Permission to rant. I just went to that chiropractor. I had to pay $50. He did not do a chiropractic adjustment on me. He did x-rays and made an 8-month-long plan for $1,800 for me. I didn't want any of that. I just wanted to go to the chiropractor. I just wanted the tension in my back to be released. That's all I wanted. That was literally all I wanted. I didn't want an $1,800, 8 to 9 month long chiropractic plan. I did not want that. He did all of that and then he was like, okay, good, so we'll get scheduled. And I was like, wait, are we not gonna do the adjustment? He was like, oh, I never do the adjustment on the first time. And I was like, why didn't you tell me this to begin with? When he asked like, why are you here? I was like, I just want an adjustment. That's all I want. I don't want a whole, I'm sorry, I'm complaining. I completely understand that there is a need for a whatever long plan, but like, I'm still in pain and I'm out $50 in like 3 hours of my life. But I could have been working, so now I'm gonna be working later tonight. Yeah, I'm complaining. I'm complaining so much. I'm just in pain. And it's not like I'm constantly in pain. It's just like I've had like a tightness in my back for a week. So I was like, let's just do something about it. And I didn't think that it was going to be an $1,800 9-month-long fix, which it's just not. It's just not that deep. Anyways, I need to get back to work now because I was gone for so long. I had 2 doctor's appointments today, basically. Sorry, I'm complaining so much. I'm in a bad mood.
Can you just call me? You know I will answer. Why you have to keep me running around? Can you just call me? You know I will answer. Why you have to keep me dancing around? Can you just call me? You know I will answer. Why you have to keep me running around? Can you just call me? You know I will answer. Why you have to keep me dancing around? Can you just call me? You know I will answer. Why you have to keep me running around?
Good morning, everybody. Since I didn't go into the office yesterday because my chiropractor situation, I am going in today and Friday. Yay! So last night I was doing some research because Bat has a bunch of like little white hairs coming up. I'll show you this photo I took of him. You can kind of, you can kind of see like he has like some white. Okay, we get the gist. And I was just like, I want to make sure like I'm not doing wrong by him. Like I want to make sure this isn't like he's getting sick and this is a way of showing it. You know, being a first-time mother, you get panicky. And so I searched it. I put it into ChatGPT as I do. I put a photo and I was like, what's going on? Here's what's happening. It wasn't like this. And now this is like a new thing. And it was saying that this thing can be called a fever coat, which kittens can be born with black fur, and then as they get a little bit older and they're like kittenhood. I created the word kittenhood, ChatGPT did not. Their fur can turn white or silverish or gray, and it can be because their mom was stressed or sick during pregnancy. And then over time they'll shed that out and be fully black again. But the idea that Bat's mom was sick, it like makes me want to cry. I am dramatic, and that's okay. Anyways, last night I ended up getting dinner with two of my friends. I went to this place called Doughbird. I went to this place like a couple months ago. It was so good. So I got the same thing. It's like a pizza that has like prosciutto and dates and yummy stuff. But when I got it at the other place, I went to like a different Doughbird location. They had it on like a focaccia style bread. It was like a Detroit style pizza, and it was so good. And so I was expecting this one to be a Detroit style pizza, and it was not, which is not the biggest deal. I was looking forward to the Detroit style pizza, and it just was not. I also went grocery shopping. I just got like a few things. Like I got grapes, I got cream cheese, I got 2 cases of Witch's Brew. 2 cases, because I'm crazy. More is more. I walked and stumbled upon all the cases of Witch's Brew, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stock up. They were on sale. I actually ended up saving $60. If that tells you how much money I spent on Witch's Brew. But I was like, I'm gonna drink it anyways. I might as well. So I got 48. It's gonna last me a lifetime. But that's what I did. I mean, I did buy 48, but I think I bought like 24, like I got a whole case last year, and I was just savoring it throughout the entire year. I keep calling it savoring it, saving, stocking up for winter, if you will. And so I'll be able to kind of drink them more frequently throughout the year. But I saw it and I was like, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's just commit. But you know what that kind of reminds me of? There's like this Debbie Ryan quote, and she's like, I went to the president of Disney and I said, I want to make history. And that's what we did. One thing that I've been trying to do more of is listen to my body and my hunger fullness cues. I was kind of talking about this. I think my last vlog, yesterday I was so hungry like all day, and I was like ravenously eating all day, and I was trying to be like, why am I so hungry? But I was trying to like allow myself to like listen to my hunger fullness cues of like, okay, like usually I would be full from this, but I'm not. So I'm gonna keep eating until I am full. And I was just so hungry all day yesterday. I had like 3 breakfasts. I was eating well. So here's what I usually bring into the office these days. I bring in a sandwich and then some grapes for lunch. And then I used to bring in my own snacks, but I've kind of gotten to a point where I'm lazy and I will just like eat the snacks that they have at the office, like Oreos or a granola bar or whatever, if I'm feeling like I need a little treat. But I need to make my sandwich before I head out. Okay, and then also, I saw a TikTok, because like I said, I'm trying to listen to more of my hunger fullness cues. And usually when I get home from work, I'm not hungry, but I kind of like have it in me that like the second I get home from work is like snack time. I don't know if anyone else does it. I think it was just like when I was younger and in school, like I would always eat a snack when I get home from school. But since I'm trying to listen to my hunger fullness cues, a lot of the time I'm not actually hungry. I'm just kind of like preconditioned, like this is the time to eat. So I was watching a TikTok about like your brain signaling that, and it was saying that a really good way, not around that, but like if you're kind of wanting a treat but you're not hungry, is to have like a nice little fun drink. I'm gonna put a drink in the fridge. I'm gonna do a cheer wine, which is like a little cherry drink. These apparently are very popular in the Midwest. I have not had one of these in so long because I guess I didn't even realize I had them in my fridge. So that will be my little treat after work if I'm not hungry. If I actually am hungry, then I will eat food. But we're trying. We're trying here. I don't know about you guys, but I think I get really hungry whenever I go into the office, a lot more than when I'm working from home. And part of me is like, is it just boredom? Like, am I just bored? Obviously I'm working, but I think that I don't know. I feel like I'm so resistant to, I don't want to say, but I'm so resistant to like being in the office that I feel like I like protest it in my head. I'm setting up my little thing because I do these like little like TikTok morning vlogs now. I've been trying to at least. And I post them on shorts if you guys want to watch them. I feel like I can be so resistant into going into the office and I'm just like stubborn in that way. Okay, so what we're making for lunch, I have these little like avocado pre-packaged things because like avocados go bad so easily. The little pre-packaged ones are a much better solution for me at least. Okay, let me show you guys what I'm doing. Am I doing it on my literal counter? Yes, and that's okay. Okay, then we're gonna add turkey. The protein from the turkey is more filling, so I try to add like a ton of turkey. Like I think the secret to making like a good sandwich, and by no means am I a sandwich expert, but the secret to making a good sandwich is like stuff it with deli meat. Usually I would go for 4 slices, but since I have 5 here, bam, 5. I'm trying to decide if I want to add anything else. I do have pickles. Fuck it, let's do it. Is this like a weird combination? Possibly, but I eat it all the time. I am a pickle girl. I am running out of pickles, so we're gonna be sparse with the pickle. This is the Gorillos pickles. I get them from Costco. They're so good. And there's like chunks of like dill in them, so that kind of gets in my sandwich. Put that there. One thing that I am also very resistant of is a lot of people will like go out for lunch, like they'll go to a restaurant nearby or like a little place and buy food. I feel like I'm so resistant. I'm like, you're already making me, I'm like bitter about this. I'm like, you're already like forcing me to like wake up early, spend money to drive there on my gas. I have to spend money with like work clothes. I have to spend money with makeup, all of that stuff. And then buying lunch, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I feel like I'm very resistant about going into the office, but that's why I make my lunch, because I feel like I'm like protesting. I'm not spending more money than I need to. Hello. Hello, my little baby. How are you? How was your day? Yes. You have a good day? What did you do today? Did you notice that I left my bedroom open for you? I know you like to lay under the bed, so I thought maybe you'd want to sleep there. Oh, you're so cute. Does that feel good? So I was at work today. What did you do while I was at work? Did you play at all? Oh, you're just the cutest little thing I've ever seen. I love you. I love you. I'm just freaking out over this cat. I love him. Every single day, the first thing I do when I get home, run to the bathroom, snatch him from behind. He's stretching, that's so cute. Snatch him from behind the toilet, and he loves to be scratched. I actually went to the chiropractor after work today. I went to a joint chiropractic. Oh, stretch. I have a friend who works in corporate there in marketing, and so I think I'd actually been there one other time, and like the type of chiropractic that I was looking for was like, I just wanted an adjustment to be in and to be out. I didn't want like a 9-month-long thing that I pay for the first 3 months $1,800 for. Like I didn't even, that was not what I wanted. When I went to joint, it was like every single thing that I wanted. Like I was in, I was out, it was beautiful, and I feel so much better. I feel like I just had so much like pressure and tension in my upper mid back, and I feel like normal again. I feel human again. So I was very happy. I have solid core in about 30 minutes, or I'm gonna leave in about 30 minutes, but I wanted to pet my little cute kitty. Oh, you're so precious. My sandwich was very good. My grapes were very good. I had some office Oreos. It was a very lovely day. I was super productive today at work. I was very locked in because none of my teammates were there. It was literally just me from my team. None of my teammates were there, so like I wasn't getting distracted. Like there was only 4 people in the office. At the end, I was the last person there, and it was great. Like I was so focused. I was so locked in, because usually when I'm at the office, I get very distracted very easily. Today I was doing my job well. No one, I didn't have anyone to yap with. You're so sleepy. That's so many yawns. That's a lot of stretches too. Oh, they also had joined. They would email me some stretches to do for my like upper back to help it. Like that's so nice of them. The lady, the front desk lady, was such a character. She was like cracking me up. And then she was like, what do you do for work? And I was like, oh, I work in marketing. She goes, you look like it. Like I could tell. And I was like, thank you. She's like, you have the personality for it too. Some people come in here with these weird personalities. I was dying. Are you purring? You're purring? You're happy? He is like he has so much energy in the morning. Like in the morning, he's just like running around. Like I can't even like pet with him or play with him, because he just goes from like one end of my house to the other. He is like zoomy central. But when I get home from work, he's like so sleepy and just likes to cuddle. Sorry. The other day, I had my friends over here. And one of my friends like called me up. She was like, you're narrating every single thing that you do right now. And I was like, oh, I do that for the cat. And I was like, God, have I been talking in like a baby voice too? That really says a lot. Yeah, I usually narrate every single thing that I do, and I say it in a baby voice to him, so I apologize if I've been doing that to you guys. I love you. That's me trying to talk in a deep voice and not a baby voice. I love you so much, Pat. He has like the biggest ears ever. I'm so sad that I might have to like never see him again. Last night I was like, maybe I should adopt him. Like maybe I really should. So I was like looking up like litter boxes, but I was like, if I'm gone all day, like for work, I don't know. And I still like, I really want to, but the idea that I could have him when I'm in my 40s is what's really scaring me. Like, cats don't look at me like that. Indoor cats can live till they're like 15, 20. I'm 25 right now, so like let's say he lives to 15 years old, I'll be 40. Like, my kids will know this cat, and I feel like that's like a commitment that I just don't know if I'm ready for. If it was like a 5-year commitment, I think I could easily do it, but like a 15-year commitment, like this is someone's life, and the cutest life in the entire world, like the cutest boy I've ever seen. But that's the part that like kind of keeps like tripping me up. It's like, okay, this is not just like an impulsive decision that's gonna affect me for a couple weeks, a couple months, a couple years. Like, this is like decades, and that's what really scares me. And I just don't know if I'm ready for that type of commitment right now. Like, I don't know where I'll be when I'm 35. Like, can I really be making decisions right now that are going to impact me when I'm 35? And I do understand, I say that as if like a lot of decisions I make now are not impacting me when I'm 35, but everywhere I move, like, they'll have to be pet friendly. Don't know, I still don't know if my allergies are really going to be able to manage having a cat for that long, you know? Like, there's still a lot of unknown in my life, and I just feel like that means it's not the right time to have a cat. But I love him. Like, part of me is like, I really just like want to do the irresponsible thing and just be like, fuck it, I don't care if it's not the right time, I'll make it the right time. But part of me is like, that's not fair to me, that's not fair to him. There is no right answer, but like it does make it so much harder when the face is this cute. Look at my little boy, he's my son. Like, how do you give your kids up? But also, how do you not give your kids the best life they deserve? I don't know if I can give him the best life he deserves. You have a good day. He like blends into my shirt. There. New angle unlocked. That, tell them all about your day. You can kind of see he still has like some gray floaters in his eyes. Oh, he's purring. So Bat, this is a camera. I make YouTube videos. YouTube is, oh, and I need to explain to him what the internet is. See, I keep trying to, oh, no, we're not gonna scratch the lens. No, because this thing's expensive. We're not gonna scratch it. Oh, no. Oh, stretch. That was so cute. That was so cute. That was adorable. See, it makes me want to adopt you every time you do anything. No, we don't scratch the camera. I say that as if I'm not moving the camera out of him, because I do think it's cute when he does. Aw, Sleepy. Just my perfect little son. My baby. Aw, he likes when I pet his cheeks. Okay, I need to stop being so annoying about him, but the love of my life. The love of my life. No, he's trying to, no. Okay, we're putting the camera over here because you can't. Your camera privileges have been revoked for now, at least. You want to try to scratch my remote? Yeah. I love you so much. You are everything to me. And I might just adopt you because I might not have any self-control. But I keep trying to think of what's best for you. And I don't know if I'm what's best for you. Is anyone ever ready to be a mother? I would assume no. Everyone's been telling me that cats should not be playing with your fingers. And I've been trying not to let him, but like that's his favorite toy is my fingers. And I've been trying not to let him attack my fingers. That's why I was like, oh, here, take the remote. But like I'll just be laying down and he'll just like go ham at my fingers. And I'm like, you can't do that. I'm gonna sit you down, okay? But after one last kiss. He's also been really good about like coming to me and like not like immediately running away and hiding when I set him down. Like right now he's just like chilling under my coffee table. Oh, you know what he wants? He wants the string on my camera. Anyways, you guys can watch the cat while I talk. No. Here. No, bad. Okay. No. This is maybe not my best idea. It was great. No, stop it. He's trying. There's like a little strap on my camera that you can see, like a little hand strap. Okay, now he's not trying to get it. Okay, now. Okay. I don't know if this is gonna work out with the camera. I would love to give it to you, but this thing's really expensive. I know. I need to explain to you what expensive things are. I need to explain to you what money is. Oh boy, you have a lot to learn. No. Just say hi to the friends. Say hi to your godparents. No, stop it. Okay. I really did try. I really thought that we had something going there that it could work. No, the camera's off limits. I'm sorry. You're so cute. But I feel amazing after the chiropractor. It's exactly what I was needing. My back was just so tight, and she was like, wow, you had a lot of like pressure and tightness. She was like, it was very stiff in your neck and your back. I definitely saw that one coming. Trying to attack my toes. What? That kind of tickles. He also loves to be under the coffee table. Look at him. I can't help that he's my only personality. I can't. He's so cute. How do you not? Also, remember how I was saying that he learned how to jump on things earlier this week? It's like he forgot how to jump on things. Oh, you're just gonna lay there? Are you tired? Is that your new spot to lay? I have to leave for solid core soon, which means I need to get dressed soon. Which means I have to leave you soon. Aww. When you zoom out, you really just realize how tiny this man is. Boop. I'm so excited to eat my pizza for dinner tonight. I love that he's just sitting there watching me. It makes me so happy. Because before he would just like hide. He's just watching my every move. Cheers to you, Bat. That's my motherfucking son. Can I say that on the internet? I think I can say that on the internet. Bat! Should I teach him swear words? No. What am I gonna do when he's gone? See, what is he trying to attack? There's part of me that's like, half it's like, he's gonna go to a house, and then the other part of me is like, he's never gonna leave. Like, he's mine forever. Stretch. Oh, big stretch. Oh, what are you doing? Okay. He's back there. Do we think he'll come out? He did. Hello, my son. Hey. I love when he just looks at things. Like, he just, oh, he's looking at the ceiling. See, he looked at the ceiling and I was like, wow, this is the cutest thing I've ever seen in my whole life. He's just a curious little boy. Oh, no, he's licking his stomach. Okay. See, like, he doesn't do anything. And I'm just like, I love him.
Can you just call me? You know I will answer. Why you have to keep me dancing love? Can you just call me? You know I will answer. Why you have to keep me running down? Can you just call me? You know I will answer. Why you have to keep me dancing love?
Good morning, everyone. I am livid. Livid! Do you want to know why I'm livid? Because I am sick. And do you want to know why I'm sick? Because of going into the office. I Karen'd out last night. I will be honest, I did Karen. One of my coworkers I found out has COVID, and I sat at the desk yesterday that she sat at the day before. And the way that my office is, nobody has assigned desks because there's not enough desks for all the people that live in Arizona. So you just kind of like sit at whatever desk is open. And I sat at the desk that she sat at the day prior, and she is sick and has COVID. It's not her fault for having COVID. I'm not mad at her. I'm just mad at the general thing of like, how disgusting is it that like we switch desks every single day? Majority of the time people eat lunch at their desk. Like, we don't clean them in between. So I totally Karen'd out last night, and I think I'm sick. And I've never had COVID, actually. Fun fact about me, I've never had COVID. When COVID was happening, I was like trying to be so careful and safe and whatever. Like, I never had it. And now I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, I'm getting it 5 years later. I don't know if I have it yet, but I definitely feel like congestion in my nose, something in the back of my throat. This is my second time being sick after the return to office policy. And yesterday someone was in the office and they were sick. And I was like, why are you here? Like, is there a policy that we're still supposed to come in when we're sick? Because like, I'm not down for that. I was actually supposed to come into the office today, but I refused because I am sick. I'm not getting other people's, I'm like mad. You guys can tell I'm mad. Like, I'm like, I know this is new and everyone's like still figuring it out, but like, this is not okay. Like, there's people out there that have like, that are autoimmune compromised. There's just so many things out there that like we need to be careful and like protecting ourselves and others. And if you're sick, you shouldn't go into the office. And even if you want, like, you should clean your desk or like, I don't know. I'm mad. I hate being sick. So yeah, I don't know. I sent a Carity message and I was like, I think that like there needs to be some like type of thing in the office, like whether we wipe our desk down or like what is the policy about coming to the office when we're sick? Like, I feel like this is, I'm mad. And like, I'm mad for myself that I'm sick, but I keep saying this, but like, there's people out there that like, they cannot get sick. They're autoimmune compromised. They have certain illnesses. Like, there's people that it's like, you have to be cognizant of more than just yourself. And that's who I'm like mad for. Anyways, I have this thing that I'm gonna take. I don't even know how to pronounce it. It's like little stuff that you put in your mouth. I also ordered a ton of stuff to hopefully mitigate my sickness. I'm so mad. I didn't even want to go in the office yesterday. Now look at me. I'm gonna be sick for 2 weeks. Bottom job. I need to cancel my plans now.
Can you just call me?